Hello, back with what if Naruto's Madara's grandson, part 8. So let's get started. For the sun is just starting to appear and shine Konoha. People were starting to open their shops for another ordinary day. However, to some people, this wasn't any ordinary day, if they could say so. 4 long years have passed, and now Naruto and Hinata were both 14 years old, and today is graduation day. During these last 4 years, their growth was tremendous, and if you were to estimate their current power, one can say, in terms of skills, Hinata Taijutsu is Kage level, same as Naruto is Ninjutsu and Taijutsu. However, if you are to be realistic, their Taijutsu is Jonin level, and even though they both use gravity seals to increase their strength and speed, their bodies are still developing, and they can't compete if both will also lack of experience. However, these rules and blood in ninjutsu, and even less to Naruto, with his massive chakra reserves and dwarfed Kage of the Leaf, and reasonable control. In fact, that Naruto must constantly train chakra control because of his ever increasing reserves. In fact, Naruto is chakra powerhouse in terms of ninjutsu. With his high infinity of lightning coupled with fire and wind nature, all of them offensive ones, there isn't much obstacle that Naruto can't surpass. In the last 4 years, Hinata has become a master of her own taijutsu style, derived from the gentle fist, which she called Flown Fist, which, much like the name says, Hinata, due to her natural flexibility, flows through the enemies, dodging all offensive attacks while closing the enemy's chakra points. Even though her own taijutsu style is extremely strong, she's still very proficient in the original gentle fist. In Naruto's case, his taijutsu style is much very different. He trained his father's style and mastered it. However, if the enemy has some shield, attacking the enemy's pressure points was pointless. So, Naruto developed his own very style, and combining the best defensive style with a strong fist and pressure point damage in a defensive style with the Uchiha Inceptor Fist, creating what he called Dragon Fist. However, he can add one small twist. He called Naruto, after his training with lightning, he managed to envelop his own fists in, in a coat of lightning chakra, and if mixed with contact with the enemy, an even massive increase the power to strike or send the lightning chakra to the enemy's chakra circulatory system to effectively numb the area of the hit. The taijutsu style is called Lightning Fist. Actually, since both Naruto and Hinata have wind infinity, they could create an invisible chakra wind blade with their fingers, invisible to anyone without the jutsu, of course. Using this technique, you can inflict damage to wherever they hit, damaging the muscles and disabling the enemy. Ninjutsu department would consider Naruto as a monster, with his three infinities completely mastered and involved into defensive. Naruto is a force to be reckoned with. His arsenal a bunch of techniques for the enemy, including the creation of his own. Even though Hinata has a high chakra levels, if compared to anyone in her age, she's Jonin level chakra reserves. She should be getting. Her advantage over Naruto comes with high chakra control, rivaling Tsunade herself. Due to her control, she learned a few medical ninjutsus, her self-healing, and if necessary, since Naruto has the fox's chakra. Going for the Genjutsu section, is Naruto sucks at it. The only Genjutsu he could able to cast without the Sharingan activated is Bringer of Darkness, again jutsu created by the second Hokage and considered a kenjutsu due to the fact that even activated, it could contain to drain chakra constantly. If we check Hinata, due to her control, she pretty much uses all genjutsus she knows, but her strength, Bringer of Darkness, since she can't spend such amount of chakra, the weapon section, all of them are extremely masterful with kunai, shurikens, and senbon, but also kenjutsu. Naruto named his style he used in his Hinata learned the Dragon Crest sword style. Since the fact that shinobi life is about to begin, Naruto previously forged their own swords. Naruto's sword was a straight single-edged sword, created with chakra metal and lightning infinity. It was 20 inches long without a hilt. The handle was dark orange with black stripes, and in the center was a Uzumaki swirl. Hinata has a similar sword, being a handle with lavender color. The Fullin Jutsu, Naruto truly honors the Uzumaki clan. His ingenuity in the Fullin Jutsu is truly amazing. Naruto is officially a level 10 Seal Master. Level 10, level 10 of 10. Actually, Naruto even has some of his creations, is currently working on his father's Hiraishin technique. However, the Shiki formula for the Hiraishin must be created for its own users, since Naruto cannot use his father's kunai. Since the Shiki formula is tied to the user's blood, Naruto has admitted that his father was truly a magnificent man, creating a simple and complex technique. Hinata has also trained in Fullin Jutsu, but not so extensive as Naruto. Since Naruto uses Shadow Clone Jutsu army to pretty much devour every book. In fact, I believe that Naruto managed to read almost every book in the library. One might not believe it, but Naruto's focused a lot in his Shadow Clones on politics and law in Konoha, since he would have to one day put up with the council in. The last section, we have medical training. Neither of them has extensive medical training. Hinata could use a simple technique to heal superficial wounds. However, both of them have a pretty good grasp on poisons and antidotes, but also human anatomy. Years of the Senbon quoted in Naruto could use Senbon to fix with the pressure points taijutsu, and if necessary, covering the Senbon, paralyzing or killing poison with some creation. All in all, both Naruto and Hinata are extremely skilled and resourceful shinobi, even though they're technically civilians. However, any civilian could use chakra, could be considered as a shinobi. Graduation day, Naruto's house. The sun was coming up. Its beam breaking through the window. Naruto was peacefully sleeping and began to stir as the sun started shining through the room. Hinata was sleeping with her head in his chest. The sun hidden her pale skin, making her look like a goddess. Well, in Naruto's eyes, of course. Naruto told her that they had to get up. And it was graduation day, he said, as he made a shadow clone to go make breakfast. Getting up and starting to get dressed, today was the day that their masks would come off. They are more powerful enough to protect themselves and let the world see who they really were. Of course, they wouldn't show off to the world. But the last dope, the loudmouth blonde, and the shy and kind Hinata were no more. Naruto was now about 5'4" and had 2 fangs of blonde hair that framed his face. He wore orange baggy pants and black flames at the bottom, with white strappings in his right leg. He had a white jacket with orange endings and a mid-leg black sleeves. In the back of the jacket had a kanji for 9. He wore 9 black fingers gloves in the middle at the back, and each wrist bracelet Storage seals for kunais, shuriken, senbon, and his sword. Anyone who saw him now wouldn't even recognize him. Hinata was slightly shorter than him. If you compare to the rest of the class, she would be one of the tallest people there. She wore a black pants with white stripe pins, holding a kunai pouch, and a white bulky jacket with white fur. She has also a lavender piece of cloth tied to her forehead. A gift from Naruto. Boss, breakfast is ready, the clone said, and brought back milk, cereal, bacon, and eggs for breakfast. They both ate silently, preparing for their last day in the academy. Thank God, Naruto thought. After breakfast, both left the house towards the academy. Hinata was wrapped around Naruto's right arm. He didn't matter anymore if anyone saw them. It was the beginning of their shinobi career. The walk was rather calm. Many of the villagers didn't even recognize Naruto. Arriving at the academy, they realized they were a bit early, and they made their way to the back of the class and sat waiting for the classmates and sensei. Soon after their arrival, the classroom started to fill up. Moments later, and the moment entered the soon after their arrival, the classroom started to fill, and moments later, they entered the almighty Sasuke Uchiha, all of course by his horde of fangirls. Sasuke scanned the room and saw Hinata and someone else he didn't recognize. Discarding it, he made his way to the first row and took the seat by the window so he could gaze out the window, if bored. Moments later, Uruka walked through the doors. Said person, she had black pants, standard Junin flat jacket. He had brown hair and tied in a ponytail with a large scar across his nose. Good morning, class. Checking the classroom, noticing he didn't get their attention. He used patented big head jutsu. Silence! Everyone quiet down, and Naruto started calling his students to mark their presence until he reached Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto was about to answer when another beat him to it. Looks like dope is gonna fail again, Sasuke said, getting last from everyone. Are you all blind? The voice said from the back of the classroom, getting everyone's attention and looking at him like he was a ghost. Yo, waving his hand, present, Uruka sensei. Everyone was blinking to said person since processing he was Naruto. Naruto, the pink banshee, aka Sakada. The one and only, with his foxy grin. The whole class looked at the new Naruto and was a vast improvement over the old one. Gotta say the new outfit looked pretty good. Ruka snapped from the surprise and finished the list. As you all know, Ruka, today is your graduation day exam. At the end of today, those who pass will become shinobi of the leaf. You will start with the written exams, followed by weapons, taijutsu, and finally, ninjutsu. Now, let's begin. And started handing out the exams. As he got to near Naruto, a screeched smile appeared on Mizuki's face. Mizuki was Uruka's assistant. Like many others, he hated the demon brat and tried everything so he could fail and have his revenge. Naruto sensed something strange about his exam and discreetly activating his Sharingan and discovering a well-placed genjutsu in his test, making a half tiger seal and saying in his head, Kai. The genjutsu dispelled and showed the real exam, and Naruto started filling in. And after 20 minutes, he was already done, as well as Hinata. Both waited for the class. Okay, class, time's up, Iruka said, and Mizuki got up and started collecting the exams. After which the class moved to the training field for the weapon exams. Alright, class, you have 10 kunai and 10 shuriken. You must throw and hit the marks, Iruka explained, and started calling names for each of the students to move forward for the evaluation. Sasuke Uchiha, Iruka called, and suddenly every fangirl was yelling, Sasuke! Sasuke's the best. Go Sasuke, show them. Hinata seeing this rolled her eyes and thought, they call themselves shinobi. Sasuke didn't really care about them. Sasuke picked up the weapons and threw them all at the same time like the elite he was. Every single kunai hit dead center and the dummies, as well most of the shurikens, except for one that missed the high score area. Well done, Sasuke. You got 19 out of 20, Iruka said, and the fangirl group went wild. Sasuke was going back towards his place and bumping Naruto said, beat that dope. Naruto Uzumaki, Iruka called. The blonde simply took the weapons and realized they were all blunt, so he shrugging it off and discreetly channeling a bit of lightning chakra to them, so they would stick to the dummy. He threw them all at the same time, hitting every single target dead center. Iruka's was wide. Great job, Naruto. You got a perfect score. 20 out of 20, Iruka said, and congratulating him. The fangirls, of course, started yelling that Naruto cheated, and Sasuke simply scowled at the blonde. Hinata Hyuga, Iruka called. Hinata, much like Naruto, walked up and picked up the kunai without flinching, effortlessly throw them, hit every single target like Naruto. Iruka's jaw dropped. What is up today? Hinata was never good at weapons. Congratulating Hinata, Iruka finished the rest of the and moved to taijutsu style. Okay, class. The next exam, you must hold your ground against Mizuki for 2 minutes. Mizuki walked up. Won't go on the offense, so be prepared, Iruka said. Naruto Uzumaki, Iruka called. Finally, I get my hands on that demon, Mizuki thought. Naruto, seeing the twisted smile on Mizuki's face, decided for him to make him suffer. Taking his stance, knees bent with the right slightly forward, right arm extended forward with the right palm facing the enemy, and left arm recoiled near the waist. Iruka's eyes wide-eyed when he recognized the stance. But that's a gentle fist stance, Iruka said. Poor dope. He doesn't know what he's doing, Sasuke said, making a last from the class. Looks like Naruto's gonna play around for a bit. Hinata giggled. Start, Iruka said. Immediately, Mizuki shot forward with a closed fist trying to punch Naruto. Naruto slightly grabbed his fist and turned it to dodge. Seeing Mizuki stumble forward, Naruto slightly touched Mizuki's shoulder, causing one of the Tengetsus disabling his left arm. What did you do to me? Mizuki asked, enraged as he couldn't feel his left arm. I closed the main chakra points in your left shoulder, disabling your arm. It's over. You can't win, Naruto explained. But how? You don't have the Byakugan, Iruka said. How in the world could Naruto be able to close Tengetsus? It's true. However, the chakra points are fixed in the enemy's network, so I can remember where they are and thus estimate their locations, seeing my enemy. After that, I send a burst of chakra for the area to effect, since I can't actually know exactly where the chakra point is. But nonetheless, it works, Naruto explained. Got a surprised face from everyone. May I Ines Hinata. Do you think it's possible to use gentle fist without the dojutsu? Iruka thought. You damn brat, you're gonna pay, Mizuki said, pushed forward blindly. As he came close to Naruto, he simply smirked and said, You are my field of vision. 2 palms, 4 palms, 8 palms, 16 palms, 32 palms, 8 trigrams, 64 palms, Naruto said, finishing his attack, sending Mizuki crashing into the wall, leaving him unconscious. Naruto left the ring area with everyone staring at him. He just pulled the main house technique of the Hyuga clan. Cheater, the fangirls yelled.
How can that dope defeat a Chunin? That power should belong to me, an elite. A Sasuke thought, brooding from his spot. Iruka gave everyone a 30-minute intro while he picked up Mizuki to the infirmary. Alright, since Naruto knocked out Mizuki, we're gonna have students fight one-on-one. While I observe, Iruka explained. Hinata Hyuga versus Ino Yamayaka, Iruka called out. Poor girl. Try not to get hurt, Hinata. Ino taunted, which Hinata just rolled her eyes. It was time to show them who they really were. Shimi. Ino quickly dashed forward. Hinata simply raised her right hand to aim for Ino. Channeling chakra to her palm, she said, Air palm. A blast of air was sent and hit Ino dead in the center of her chest, blowing her out of the ring, and on the ground, leaving her unconscious. You cheated. It's taijutsu only, Sakura said, Screech, making everyone bring their hands to the ear. The attack considers as a taijutsu. Sorry, Hinata explained. What in the world is going on here? Hinata was never that good at taijutsu. But Naruto always seemed like a street brawler, Iruka thought. Iruka picked up Ino and did a quick checkup on her and left her leaning against the wall for her to wake up so she could put it against someone else since he didn't see her do much. After that, the taijutsu exam was over. Everyone went inside to the classroom. Iruka called which student individually to Naruto Uzumaki. Iruka called out, and Naruto got up and made his way downstairs and stood in front of the classroom, facing Iruka. Good luck, dope. You need it, Sasuke said, smirking. Fool, Naruto thought. Okay, Naruto. Please perform the Hinge no Jutsu, Iruka said, and there was a puff of smoke. In front of Iruka was a man. Even though it was a hinge, it gave him chills at his eyes. The man's eyes was glowing, and there's the Sharingan. The man in front of Iruka was Madara Uchiha. Why of all people would you pick that man? The QB asks. The QB despised Madara after all. You may not like him, but he made bad then good. But he was still a powerful shinobi and have his legacy to honor, Naruto thought, getting a sneer from the QB. Interesting choice, Iruka said, discarding the shivers and continuing with the exam. Now, get ready for Komi, said Iruka as he picked up a blunt kunai and threw it at Naruto. Naruto switched with a chair was nearby. Well done, Naruto. Now do at least 2 clones, Iruka said. Naruto always sucked at clones, and Naruto himself knew he couldn't create a single clone to save his life. Clone jutsu, Naruto said, and tried to release the least amount of chakra possible. There was a puff of smoke, and at the ground there was a dead clone. The whole class started laughing. Still can't do a damn clone, Naruto. Iruka, is it okay if I do another type of clone? Naruto asked. Sure, no problem, Iruka answered, and wondered what kind of clone would Naruto was going to use. Try the clone jutsu, Naruto said. There was a poof of smoke, and in front of Iruka was 10 perfectly clones of Naruto. Naruto smirked at his reaction of his teacher. Iruka jaw drops, seeing Naruto pull off a B-rank kenjutsu. Wow, Naruto. Shadow Clone is a Jonin level jutsu. Congratulations, you pass, Iruka said. Naruto smirked and picked his headband in black and tied it around his forehead. Hinata went shortly after, and she too aced the exam. However, she could do perfectly clone unlike poor Naruto. Okay, class, the exams are over. Congratulations to everyone that passed. This year's Rookie of the Year is Naruto Uzumaki. The top Konochi is Hinata Hyuga, Iruka said, happy that Naruto passed. Not only that, he was the Rookie of the Year. What? Cuba yelled. How could the dead last be the Rookie of the Year? Cuba yelled. Very simple. Both Naruto and Hinata aced the written exams. They got a perfect score of the weapons exam and taijutsu and ninjutsu, Iruka explained. It's nothing but a loser. I'm a Uchiha, elite. I demand a duel behind it for the title of the Rookie of the Year, Sasuke said. It's your choice, Naruto. Rookie. Let's go outside, idiot, Naruto said, and Sasuke just smirked, thinking he could take him on. Hinata just shook her head and knowing where this was going. That idiot wants to go to the hospital. Everyone came to the training grounds. Naruto and Sasuke stepped inside the ring, facing each other, each one doing a half tiger seal, signifying they're ready for battle. Now, there's a duel for a title of the Rookie of the Year. You could use anything. However, no crippling, no killing strikes. Understood? Iruka said. Getting nods from both of them, he said, Start! Deciding to prove his superiority, intending this to match quickly, Sasuke dashed forward and thrown a punch. Naruto simply sidestepped at the punch and brought his knee to hit Sasuke's stomach. Sasuke bent forward with a strike, giving Naruto the opportunity to chop to the neck, leaving him unconscious on the ground. It's done, Naruto said. Of course, the fangirls started yelling that Naruto cheated. Congratulations, Naruto. You're the Rookie of the Year, along with Hinata, Iruka said. Both Naruto and Hinata left the academy with her wrapped around his arm. Of course, Cuba, seeing this, got mad that Naruto was leaving with his Hinata. However, the rest of the class just kept on wondering what had happened. Everyone except Shikamaru was always suspected Naruto was hiding his true strength. Shikamaru may look lazy but unfocused, but he's also extremely intelligent and observant. Naruto and Hinata were walking together, going to have dinner for the celebration of graduation, and began Shinobi of the Leaf. They were walking to Ichiraku when Naruto saw someone running through the woods. Of course, Naruto remembered when Hinata was kidnapped. People running through the woods was always suspicious. Both of them decided to see what was happening and went after the person. Outpost. Mizuki was running through the woods with a large scroll on his back, unaware he was being tailed. Stop. Okay, so that's part 8. Thank you, guys. Oh yeah, that's part 8. 5 likes for next part. Thank you. Bye.